Hey there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to second round coverage of the 40s, 80s match play from the Country Club at Brookline. We have a soft course, normal green, standard rough, calm winds in the second, and the white pins. 64 golfers now remain to try to become the king of the mountain with the match play to start the 40s and 80s tour. I know the 40s played with the 90s and the 80s played with the earlies, but because of the results from the year-end tournament, the 40s and 80s have been paired up with each other. We will be watching Tom Watson and Jimmy Demerit go head-to-head. That should be an interesting matchup. Demerit. He's off here, and nice again to the right center. Nice again. Tom Watson. So we picked 3 matches for you. There are 32 in all. Demerit. Watson. Okay, revert. Demerit. Watson. All of the match. On to 2. Watson aiming for the green, but not the zone. And Demerit will do the same. Watson up. Watson. Alright, that's alright. Demerit, let's see if he gets close to the pin. Yeah, I think so. I sure hope so. For pot. And yep, these 2 guys knew what to do with their shenanigans. I would like to say shenanigans. Anyway, here's Watson on the 3rd. Ooh. Good. He didn't say on the fairway. In the meantime, never counts. So let's put a time on the S-bend, if you will. Good shot. Watson. Another green. And Demerit. For par. Chance. Watson. 5-footer. Got it. I'm not going to make mistakes like that. 9-4. Jimmy Demerit. Whoa, mama. You'll have to aim it to the left and you will be close. Watson, let's see if he comes close. I think so. I think that's an indication that he'll be in a good situation. Jimmy. Jimmy Dean. Watson for the hole. My friend. So Watson looking pretty good through 4 holes. That's keeping over 1-2 in my mind. But never underestimate power of comebacks. We saw Demerit in a tight match last time. Demerit, second shot. Watson. It uses the bikini backs to his advantage this time, my friends. He'll have a shot from the parking lot. Demerit just get close, and now you for Watson. And how does he freaking do it? Double 4s. You know what? He's 4 up. He's 4 up through the first 5 holes. I'm going to walk away from this. You know what? I think I'm wasting your time. Watson might win this thing. So we'll tee off and then we'll deal with things when we go to our next match. The next televised match. I'm like, I wonder how bad Watson's going to have it. Who is our first winner? Our first round 32 competitor. Well, Watson 6-5. That was quick. That took 13 holes to determine, but Tom Watson just destroyed Demerit. There is no absolute way that Tom Watson was going to blow that lead against Demerit. We'll get to our matchup, our second matchup later, as it seems. That's the first match. And extra holes for Sandy Laya Jumbo Osaki. So Scotland and Japan. That battle will be going to a 19th hole at the very least. Fuzzy Seller beats Dave Douglas, so good job by Fuzzy. Although he's known more so for his Masters snafu, that insulting Tiger Woods with collard greens. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything else. Harry Todd beats Jody Mudd, so Harry Todd with the win. Gary Cook beats Gene Coons. I think Cook beats Neil. Am I correct? I think so. I think Cook was the guy who took out Sneed, but now he's in round number 3. Sandy Lyle wins on the 20th hole, so he beats Osaki, so Japan's down to 1 guy. Kind of takes me off as a Japanophile, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so our second match is Seve Ballesteros and George Burns, because, you know, we want to see Seve in action. The legendary Seve. George Burns qualified for the Augusta by winning the February tournament in the United States last year, so he's trying to win Seve. Burns. Okay, that's the pin. Serving up, Seve close. For the hole. No. Well, he had it. Seve will have to make the par. This one Fines beats Mark Lai, so the one big lie is not in the round of 32. There's Seve. Right at it. Oh, that's good. That's very good. That's very good. Burns. It's going to be the same thing, but the drawback was a little bit too much for Boyd. No, he missed. Seve for the hole. That's what the professional does. So he does his job. Seve does. Now on to 3. Seve right center. Oh, that looks pretty good to me. George Burns. I know the coverage was kind of short in the first match, but I mean, if you win 4 holes out of 5, the first 5, I mean, it's going to be boring AF. George Burns, well, he hits the bunker. He's going to try to go there. Now, even if you don't win this tournament, it doesn't mean anything. This is the first tournament in the new year. Oh, no. You'll have 11 more chances to win. You can improve the match points. And I don't. Alright, on to 4. Oh, he hit the rough. That's not good. Burns to the right, but that was in the fairway. So that's good news for him. And he will make it close. I don't know. Seve. There. For Boyd. Got it. Really critical shot. Because Seve, I know, would have won that hole. Shirley Mayfield beats Lawson Little. I don't like it. I think Lawson Little's a good guy, but Mayfield wins. So Shirley Mayfield's in round 32. Right down the middle, right there. 22%. Set shot. The second round 2 is 274. Set shot. Curve. Okay. George. We'll curve it, but that's a terrible curve. It'll be like horseshoed all the way down that way. They'll have to horseshoe up from 44. Alright, only 4 feet away. Save it for the hole. And a tie. We'll tie this one. David Graham beats Jack Renner, so good news for the Aussies. Aussie. course, yeah, Australia winning the title last year. Here on Jason Day, coming out from the third last group to just beat Karen Middlecoff and Bobby Jones for the title. Perfectly set to the right. Almost in the ref. There. Second shot for Seve. He's close. Can Burns put this in? No, he can't. Got it. That's 2-up. Now the wins are picking up. What, bro? I don't like it. Extra holes between Porky Oliver and Dennis Watson. Not related to Tom Watson. It'd be nice to see two Watsons in the round of 32, but that's not the point. Oh, not enough. If that wind wasn't down, I think Seve would have hit the bunk. Not the bunker. You know what I mean. The green. Seve close. Seve right there. For par. For the hole. Got it. So Seve's 3 up from 7. Litsky and Fergus are going to extra holes. Craig Stadler beating Chen Lehopper, so the Walrus wins. Jim Tunisia beats Mark James. So, well, fast and furious matches here. Right center for Seve. The Manuel Bell, as they call him. Whoa, oh. Okay, I thought Burns had somehow stayed on the fairway. Up and whoa, that wind is just picking up like there's no tomorrow. Burns, well, no drawback there. Seve from the parking lot. That's alright to put it to 2 feet. Burns for the hole. 50-50 chance, but Seve's sleeve's been cut to 2. Pete Cooper beats Sam King. From here, and now going to the left. Now remember, everything was branded, so you don't know who you face and all that. Or what type of Cinderella story will you see? That's Burns. Okay. Seve. His third shot is part 5, so that's okay. Not a lot of people can get on a grade in 2 in a part 5. Any part 5. Birdie. Burns for the hole. No. Early mistake. He was trying to cut that thing down to 3. No. And now we go to 9. Whoa. That shot took off. Seve, will he have better luck? Well, he will have some better luck. Burns is really fucked. But he did clear that bunker, so good news. Seve is on the green, but he's going to the parking lot, as we say. Burns. Burns getting close for the hole. No. For par. Yes. And 7 out of 8 to go. And Porky Oliver moving on to the round of 32. I don't really have that nickname. Hal Sutton with a big win over Bernard Longer. Darn it. Longer was the Masters champion of 85 the year of my birth, so Sutton with the win. There. I was hoping for Longer. Oh. Now Seve goes into Gaga over that shot. And Seve's really got a big bone to pick. But is he in the water? No. Burns. Seve, I think, kind of knows that he is doomed. I mean, you go into the cabbage patch and then you can't whack it out like Burns did on his mistake. Burns will win the hole, cut the deficit down to 1. Payne Stewart wins his match, so good for him. Payne Stewart wins his match. This is the 19th match. I know that soon we'll have to go to another match. Where did I only put 2? I think I put a 3rd, didn't I? Maybe Okay. It's in. It's not in. Burns could have had it for the hole. No, he didn't have much of a chance. We have a card. I don't send it. It's going up for a second. Jimmy Hines with Jill Sohart. Jerry Barber beat Al Bezalik. Jerry Barber. I think I only said it 2, didn't I? I think I said it 2. I thought I had a third. It's 3, 13, 22. I said it for third. Whoa. Well, that was actually headed right hand side. Nice job. The green. Looking for a chip, and he's close. Seve for the hole. Way off. Maybe needs this one. He got it. Okay, here we go. We got Haas and Rogers. Bill Rogers winning the match play of the early 80s, winning his second straight match play tournament. Only he, Frank Beard, John Daly, and Bruce Crampton will be trying to go for the double. Rogers 1 round down. 6 to go. 1 down, 6 to go. It's going to have 7 days of matches. It's 128 to 64 to 32 to 16 to 8 to 4 to 2. And the semifinals will not be on the same day. No matter what you think. But he has to have heart and Jim Rogers. Extra votes for Phil Morgan and Di Rees. We saw Di Rees pull off a win last time, so we'll see if the Welshman got in a runner-up qualifier last time to Augusta can get it. Seve went wide right. I know he's not a Buffalo Bills fan. Of course, you know, the Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati Bengals. We all know about the whole thing with the guy. You know, that shocking. A lot of people watching Monday Night Football. A lot of these guys were watching the Monday Night Football game. That they were still in the tournament. Burns for the hole. No. Seve for Burns. Got it. Alright, so Hawes and Rogers, second hole. Their thoughts are with Mr. Hamill and his family. Using critical condition last week. Third, the Buffalo Cincy game has been postponed and will not be replayed this week. Because the Bills do have a Sunday game against the Pats for the hole. Baby. He knows what's at stake. He knows he wants to win back-to-back titles. Well, we're talking the 80s. However, let's not forget that no guy from the 40s won everything. The 40s, 90s final was won by John Daly. It was in the 90s thing. Burns for Bird. Close for the hole. No. For par. Somebody still went up. Rogers. So there's 3 more matches that will start before third after the match starts. So we'll see about that. And yeah, Bill Rogers will be featured. If Rogers wins, then he'll be one of the matches for the back end match. Well, 2 matches. The bottom half will have Bill Rogers as the featured match, and then the top half will have to find a match, a suitable match for this. And they're on 16. These two said they went up on Burns. Burns 6. So they lobs it. Well, a team match, but at least he's on the putting surface. And that's that. Burns, I don't think will get that one, and he won't. So that means that Seve is up with 2 to play. Jim Ferrier crushing David Frost today. So Ferrier, who also went to Augusta because he won a tournament. He won the tournament in September in Toronto for the 40s and 90s. So Ferrier will be on to the next game. 6 and 5. These guys just started, kind of, and a nice shot by Haas. Will Rogers do the same? The answer is yeah. So because of how fast the one match is, after this match, if any match after the Haas-Rogers match is still going on, then we will keep our eyeballs on the Global Birdie, so that's a half. On to 17. All Seve has to do is do the same way as Brooks is Birdie. So nice shot for shot. He moves on. He gets a chance. I don't know if he'll have the matchup on Wednesday, like the premium matchup, but we'll see. George Burns. Yeah, he's close. For the match. Nope. But he's going to just do that. And Seve beats Burns 2-1. So he moves on. We still have one match to keep our eyeballs on, and that's that. It's the Bill Rogers match against Freddie Haas. Rogers-Haas match. Okay, 21 holes. On to 5th. Haas and Rogers. Rogers trying to win his 2nd straight match play crown. He beat Tony Bergen, which is not easy to do, in the early 80s tournament. But you gotta remember too that Farley actually had a 2 lead, including that ace on 4 on the great hole simulator. Freddie Haas, early pitch, yes or no. For the hole. Miss, and for par, got it. And Gil Morgan takes down Rees. Chick Harper beats Kenny Knox. So Fort Knox loses his match. So I know a lot of you guys want to know, like, is there match play every month? No. There will be 4 match plays, 4 neutral tournaments, and 4 major tournaments. A major tournament will actually be determined by the fact that only the top 40 in ties get in. Everyone will play, but it's the top 40 in ties, whereas a neutral tournament is top 70 in ties get in. So we're going to get a little more close. And Bill Rogers, nice shot there. But Haas was 2 feet away. And the tie of the match. Harry Lorenzo beats Tommy Armour III. Armour Hot Dogs loses. Peter Jacobson takes down Calvin Pete. JBC was happy about that. Bruce Litsky wins his match against Fergus. So, not good for Calvin Pete, but Peter Jacobson's moved on. Which will be commentating on his own matches. And Robert Williams got the ace. I had a funny feeling he had an ace right up his sleeve. Whatever. So yeah, so it's 4-4-4 for the hole. Ah. He was so close on 7. Dick Metz beats Isaac Oyoki, so Japan has been eliminated. 0-3. Oshi Sanan Takayaro. Sorry, Japanese swearwords. Look out. Ooh, he hit one bunker, but it fell out of that bunker. Rogers got lucky. Haas. So that's what's in January, April, and December. At the January tournaments, the April tournaments, all of the par 3s and the great holes thing, because they're compilation holes, they're where the match plays will be. So that makes it a lot easier and all that. For the hole. No. Yeah, you had 1 in 4 chance. Your Beavers. And then by dice roll, it determined which teams had the 4th match play. So the 40s, 80s, strange as it sounds, that the dice roll says March at Sawgrass. They will be playing match play at Sawgrass in March, and then April they'll be playing the and then for 8 months they will not have match play, a match play type tournament. The 60s, 70s will have it January and April, like normal. But by dice roll, Austin in November. So November, December, they'll have back-to-back match plays. Tournaments. Earlys in 2000s will be at Sawgrass in March for match play. So it's January, March, April, and December. And by stroke of luck, 90s and 2010, same thing. It would be January, April, November, December for the match plays. Don't blame me, the Holes just wanted to have it. Bill Rogers. So now you know, hopefully. Birdie. Got it. Overshot. He overshot, and now Haas has the lead, and George Shaw beats Mark Weeby. So Freddie Haas trying to screw over Bill Rogers' chance to win 2 different match play tournaments. 2 match plays, if you will. Hit it a little left. That's good. He's on the green. That's the good news. Rogers. Well, that's bad news. Rogers is closer to the pin. For Boyd. Are you through? Are you through? You need double ones or double sixes. He hits double 6. Unfucking believable. But that keeps Rogers from past the home with 30 of his own. But Haas, unfreaking believable. By Freddie Haas. He's got it. So yeah, I have to figure out the 16 matches, which is the best one in the bottom half. And then we'll have bonus coverage. Yeah, and then we'll have bonus coverage of any matches that after the second match ends, like the back end. If there's any matches still in progress, we'll have bonus coverage. Like this. We'll have some bonus coverage. I think this will probably go down to the wire for the hole. Double 5s. That usually works. Fuck. Fucking means. I bet Haas was going to do it again. I was like, what? Stroke making. Good goal. He's going in the hole. Good shot. Look out. It hit the tree. It's in the worst shape possible. He's toast. He's toast. He's completely toast. Yeah, I know someone's purposely trying to screw me over, but TLTL. So anyway, Freddie Haas. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. Anyway, Freddie Haas. Anyway. Birdie. Shot. Haas. Can do it this time. Well, Rogers out Haas on that one. I know it's not fair, but whatever. Look out. Rogers. Yeah, anyway. Rogers. To the right. Birdie. Wow. Well, Rogers wins the hole. Clampett and Harmon are going to extra holes. God think Bobby Clampett called that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's the runner-up. I'm going to say, wait a minute. Clampett qualified. For Augusta. Oh, Freddie Haas. He feels the hurt. He feels the hurt. I think he's just lost the spotlight. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Haas. Haas is feeling the heat. He's the kitchen. For the whole. Oh my gosh. How do you miss? But. Yeah, Bogey so Rogers is now 2 up with 3 to play. Curtis Strange beats Joyce Sindelar. Marty Fergo beats Joe Patton. And Rogers ices match. Well, he didn't hit the bunker. Freddie didn't hit the bunker either, but so can he get over the bunker? Yes, he will. And he's right there. Haas will have to hit the perfect shot. That was not even close. He got over the bunker. Goodness. But the bad news is, well, this is for the match, yes. No Rogers beats Freddie Haas. So let's see. How many matches are still up underway? Oh, Clampett and Harmon. It looks like. We'll just do Clampett and Harmon in the playoff on the playoff hole, the second playoff hole. Yeah, the 20th hole, and they won't call it a day. Because there's a lot of blowouts right now. The rest are blowouts, or potential blowouts. So we'll just leave it at that. Harmon shot. Clampett for the match. He has a 5 out of 36 chance. No. Harmon. Clampett. Keep going. On to the 21st hole. Clampett. Well, no, it was a tough match. Claude Harmon was actually by 3 up through the first 8 holes. Then Clampett on 9, 10, 12 tied it. Harmon 14 and 15 to go up by 2 with 3 to play, but Clampett on 16 and 18. So, yeah, it's like when you think that Harmon's going to easily win this thing, Clampett has told Harmon, today. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful second shot by Harmon. He's right there. Clampett will need to do something similar. Clampett for birdie. He had a 10 out of 36 chance. Harmon. He'll put it in. So we keep going. This was the 26th match. The 32, but now, yeah, this is amazing. How fast this match is going. We're going to see a winner. Harmon is close. Clampett will need to do something. Clampett. Same. Well, Harmon better put this in. He will. Clampett will put this in. Excellent. Extra rules between Watkins and Coulthard. Vic Gessie crushes Bobby Locke. So Gessie crushes Locke. And that match is over right off the bat. Clampett a little bit left there. And Harmon down the center. Right. Clampett needs something. And Pearl's close to the pin. Harmon. Is he on the green? Yes, he will. But he's farther away than Clampett. And Clampett's in the rough for Bird. No. If I were Clampett, I'd just be careful. Yeah, Clampett was aiming and he missed. Looks like we'll have a 24th hole for Bart. He could have tackled it. Not really. And Coulthard is going to the round of 32, not Watkins. So Watkins Glenn's up there. On to the 6th Clampett. Unbelievable, these guys. Harmon. This is unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. Pinpoint accuracy by Clampett. Harmon's got to try the same thing. Oh, man. He overshot it. 14 feet for birdie. No. Game over. Clampett. It took 24 holes, but Bobby Clampett takes down Claude Harmon. Harmon twice had multiple hole leads, and he blew them. Wow. Clampett played from behind a lot. He came back from 3 down in the first 8 holes to tie it. Harmon forced a 2 down with 3 to play, and Clampett friggin' holy crap. Fred Hawkins, big upset over Sam Torrance. Well, big upset in my mind. And that was the last match. So Clampett and Harmon almost were the last match of the day. But Hawkins beats Torrance. It's standard rough. We're not in the U.S. Open. All right. So Bill Rogers will face Bruce Coulthard. And we will have the Walrus. Yep. I'm going to set up. So I like to see 5 and 15. 5. Actually, I would like to see Craig Stadler, and he'll face Pete Cooper. So Clampett will face George Shaw in the 13th matchup, but yeah, Shaw. So that match had been over before 6 matches were decided, and that was the second last. So the lineup will be Cooper versus Stadler, Rogers versus Coulthard, and bonus coverage if the Rogers match ends, and then we'll have bonus coverage of any other matches that are going on. So you got 32 guys. Have fun. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm going to do.